I gotta turn it up. Gotta turn it up to 24. You know, 24. Because what? Because what? Oh, rockers. Rockers, nigga. Yeah. Not going back. Listen, cause this gets my favorite one. Like, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know right. Fine. Now you can't see this is something to study totally. Now if you can't, it's your own way. Hey, hey, okay. Nothing but change, yeah. And what the people in voice. Don't go back, you won't ride. Hey, I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna arrive. I'm gonna fly. We fly. I'm gonna arrive. Because listen, it's just nomenclature, but that's a part of the lessons. If you understand nomenclature, you will go far. I mean, it's one of the things to understand, one of the things to buckle down on. And I've been, for the past hour or so, wow, it's now 5:12. That's crazy. Yeah, I got off the phone with Chimika around like, um, see, and this is why I wanted this thing to drop yesterday. Because now I'm feeling the cramps. Damn it. But anyway, um, I've been just doing nomenclature this whole time. I'm like, oh my gosh, all of this makes sense. Like I'm genuinely understanding it. I got out of the zone for a second because I had to take a little break, but I was like, wow. Like I'm just doing the assignment now, and it's like, um, that was and see that was smart. Very, very, very smart because the assignment starts off with you having to include screenshots of photographs of your drawings, list proper molecular formulas. So it basically build the following molecules: methanol, ethanol, 2-propanol, and then tert butanol. And then once you build them, go ahead and list the proper molecular formula, which breaks all of the components down by by the uh, by the atoms, basically. So you just do how many carbons, how many hydrogens, and how many what's it called oxygens in total. And then after that you put the name of the compound, which is methanol or ethanol or 2-propanol. Those are, yeah, the name of the compound under each picture so that we know what you're talking about. And then turbunol is a little different. Like turbunol is a little special. It has two, where you could just say it's two methyl, so 2-methyl 2-propanol, because it's a 3-carbon chain, but with a methyl group and an OH group attached to the second position when you draw it. And so the same thing was applying here with the next exercise, which is investigation 2, naming alcohols like a chemist. And it's basically like draw 3 different alcohols with a molecular formula. And so now that I'm doing it, I'm like, you see, this is why we did it in the first place, so that I can get used to counting the carbons, counting the hydrogens, counting the oxygen groups, and then being able to create structures based off of the chemical formula. So if the molecular formula is C5H12O, then you just basically have to build something that has 12 hydrogens, 5 carbons, and 1 oxygen. So you can achieve that by you having that OH group. I mean, it is naming alcohols. And I was just like, right, this all makes so much sense. So for example, I drew the first one and I was like, I drew it and I only had 10. I was like, oh, well, I just need 2 more. So I just erased where the OH group, added another carbon, and then put the OH group back. And then so I counted 1 from the OH, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was like, yes. And then how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 carbons, and then 1 O. I was like, well, I got my first structure. And then with a little bit of help, I got the second structure, but I was like, oh, and it makes sense. This one is a 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon chain. So that means it's butanol. And then you would say one butanol. No. Now you'd say one to sort of location. Yeah, it would be one butanol anyway. But and then I drew in a methyl group here, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hydrogens, and then 1 oxygen, and then 1. Count them in total: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons in total. And there you go. And this would be called, so you have the one start closest to the alcohol, so it gets the first position, and then you have 2, and then 3, and then 4. So that means that it's 1 dash butanol, and then you would say that this is on the second carbon chain. So for 1, 2, so it would be 2 methyl dash methyl, and then I need spades, damn. So it's C5H12 and then O. So it's 2 methyl because it's on the second position dash 1 dash butanol because it's 4 carbon chain and then there's an alcohol there. And that's what I've been doing. I've been doing it, understanding it, and then checking my answers because I need to make, bitch, because I need to make sure that this is right. Period. It's correct. So 2 methyl dash 1 butanol, and then this is another structure. So that's 1 structure, 2 structure. It said 3. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5 carbon chain. But this time, this is the first carbon, this is the second carbon, third, fourth, and then fifth. And then what I like to do is draw out the hydrogen. So that's 1 attached, 2, 3, 4. How many attached? 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. This one just needs 1. Okay, next one. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hydrogens. 1 1 O, oxygen. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 carbons. 5 carbons. There you go. There you go. And so it's just showing you, I guess, that you can make so many different ones. And then the UPAC for this one would be 2 dash, 2 pentanol, because it's it's a 5 carbon chain and then alcohol, and it's in the second position this time instead of the first position like it was here. And these are 3 different structures, 3 different alcohols, 3 different names. And it's crazy because technically I could, like, when I was looking it up, you could do one pentanol, two dash pentanol, three dash pentanol. It could be in the third position. But yeah, you could do it so many different ways. And just to clarify, and I would say yes, it's different from two pentanol because they're in different locations. But the position of the hydroxyl function group differs exactly. So this is acceptable. They're isomers of each other, but they're different because they're in two different spots. And this is my answer for this part. So that's how I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be learning and doing the assignment at the same time for each section, because investigation 1 and 2 of this has just been the nomenclature stuff. Why does the OH group receive priority when numbering? Because it gives the name of the parent. It's the parent name. And so, yeah, he said it somewhere in organic chemistry. The organic chemistry teacher said it somewhere, and then I believe it's in the book. Identifying the position to which the oxygen is bonded, and it says it somewhere up here. But yeah, I believe it's because it gives you the name of the OH group. Why does the OH group receive priority when numbering? I believe it's because it gives rise to the name of the molecule. Group receives high numbering priority because it represents a major, like, it's the we're naming alcohol, so I mean it takes priority because it represents the major functional group with a higher oxidation state and polarity than simple alkyl chains. This is still 7.1. This is 7.1 and 7.2. This is still 7.1. Yeah, it should be here. Number the substitution according to their position in the chain and write the name listing the substituents in alphabetical order and identify the position to which the OH is bonded. Note that the naming. So, let's see. It doesn't really explain it in this chapter. So, let me see if it explain it in the other one. Cause I clearly don't want to just snatch it off of here. But yeah, anyway. But this is all just making sense. Like, and then it says what happens when multiple alcohol groups are present. I think organic chemistry teacher actually talks about that. Didn't we have an example in here where there was multiple OH groups? Oh, he didn't do it. One, two. So that's 3, 4, and 5. So, yeah. Yeah, he didn't talk about that, but I'll look into some examples about that. Um, and then the next one is claim, evidence, reasoning, exercise, construct a complete scientific argument, claim, branching decreases boiling point in alcohols. Branching decreases boiling point in alcohols. I was looking at this and this diagram, and it wasn't doing that. Like, the larger the branching, the more the boiling point would be higher. Use the data provided to support your claim. Construct a complete scientific argument branching this decreases boiling point. Use the data provided to support your claim. Do you want me to support this wrong claim or do you want me to support the right answer? Connect molecular structure to intermolecular forces. So yeah, I guess that's like a little additional assignment. And then you have why can alcohols act as acids and bases? Structures and properties of alcohol. So yeah, when I read chapter 2, that's when I'll move into doing this stuff. But I have the first main 2 exercises and drawing and all that stuff out the way. Answer the following questions. Which alcohol is most acidic? The electron pushing mechanism needs to include the following. Mm. So yeah, I'll have to read through the chapters to do the other ones, but yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be reading and understanding it, and then going straight to doing the assignment. I do want to print this out already, but yeah. And then I think I already reached out to the teacher and was letting her know like, can I draw and stuff like that instead of because I don't feel like using I don't think I'm all that comfortable with using the what's it called chem sketch. This is way easier and then I can see everything and then I can be able to like draw out the hydrogens and stuff like that. I don't really want to do the chem sketch if I can't like actually see it and do it for myself. So I still need to go to the library so I can go ahead and return those books. But I think I was going to go to the library and actually like sat down and I may still do that. I just need to make sure that my period is not acting funny. I don't feel like cramping when I get there, so this needs to subside. But oh my goodness, we got nomenclature down. Like that, I understand for the most part. And then we'll just be moving to everything else. We'll just be moving to everything else. But I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let me get these stack of papers so I can put this. I think I've ever had this. Actually, I don't even need these stack of papers. Where's that chair? I don't feel like grabbing the chair. I just can't believe it. Like, I actually get, I mean, nomenclature was easy a little bit then, but it's definitely easier now that I know all these moving parts. Because it was before, it was like, oh, what does propanol mean? And it's like pro is 3, bu 4, pen, and you keep going and keep going. I don't know. It's just like when you're learning these things, they're not as self-explanatory. But now, I mean, come on. Just can't believe this. I can't believe it. Oh, the ground up here is not as smooth as like down here. Right. it's not a real scary session if I don't shock myself at least once. At least once. You know. We know. Just can't believe it. Like, we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. And that's all that matters. I just need to understand the other things and everything will start making a little more sense. Um, but yeah. And then what I'll do is she hasn't responded yet. So, but it says like just give her at least 24 hours to respond to everything. And I'm pretty sure there she might be dealing, with more students. And I mean, the fortunate thing that I liked about it when I was looking was that it's only 8 of us. There's only 8 of us in the damn class. So, and I really do like the format. Like it's really nice. They they let you go at your own pace. They let you go at your own pace. So everything is due in September. Everything is due on the same day in September, and that's September the 30th. So I can do everything for module one today if I could, honestly, because it's like the assignment in itself takes a little minute, and then there's the lab, and then there's the quiz. Like there's a assignment, lab, quiz, I think every week. And then somewhere, I think in module four, there's a midterm, and then towards the end, the final exam, and of course it's cumulative and all that shit. But yeah, everything is due on September the 30th. And then the final exam is due October the 6th at 9 a.m. And so, but yeah, like I can basically get through module one this week and start on module two this week if I can get through this first assignment. I do want to finish this assignment today. Like out of everything, I do want to be able to read, understand, and then do the assignments. So like I do want to work through each and every one of the assignments and then be done with the assignment by today at the latest tomorrow morning. And then Tuesday tomorrow I can do the lab. And then after that I can do the quiz maybe Wednesday. And then move on like that and then just keep doing that and then give myself a break. And then Sunday, I can start on the reading for, because it's really the reading and the understanding and the trying to trying to comprehend everything before even now applying it to the assignment. But now I know how to do at least nomenclature, and then we're just gonna keep moving like that. And so yeah, it's funny, like, and see, that's how complicated O-CHEM is. Like I couldn't imagine taking O-CHEM with another thing and another thing and another thing when I'm trying to just understand this shit, then finally do the assignments. Then there's a lab and then there's a this, and I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, I'd rather do it one by one. I'm just so hopeful too. Because I was low-key hoping because of how it's on and it's an online format and everything like that, they're gonna provide these structures and you just have to what's it called know what you're talking about to get the right answer. Like I thought, like it would, if for example, okay, which one of these molecules or which one of these organic structures would match this name and this that and that, and I'm like, oh, is this one to save the convolute, like how, because but then they have a resource, they have Chem Sketch or you have to draw it out. So I mean it's whatever, but it's like I just need to move in this way. And she says she's very available. She's very approachable. Like that's what I'm here for. I want you to reach out to me, and I really like that. I'm really glad that she's like that. So because I will be sending her like, is this what you're looking for? Is this what you're looking for? And she does provide feedback and everything like that. And so what I was gonna do is I was gonna use my whiteboard and I was gonna send her like, is this what you're looking for and stuff like that for the assignments for basically each part. Pretty much like just move in that way for each part for the most part, I know that I'm on the right track thanks to, confirming with the resources and whatnot. But it is nice to know because like before I turn it in, this is what you're looking for, right? Like you want us to answer this, you want us to answer it like this, do it like that. But yeah. These things get so bad. And then now in both shoes. Like it used to just be one shoe. Now it's both. But got shit to do, things to do for real. I just hope that the quiz is at least multiple choice. I don't like. I had to watch the video again to see what she said. If she said that you would also have to upload your shit for that, I think she did. Like there might be some things in there, and then you upload your work and whatnot afterwards. It's kind of like that physics class that I was taking. But yeah, hopefully everything is just like smooth sailing like this. But I love that it's still assignment lab assignment lab quiz. And so moving through this one and seeing what it's all entailing and stuff like that, it should be fine moving forward. Um, so yeah. But oh my goodness, I can't believe it's like I don't really care to work, but it is fun to be able to learn something new, do something, stimulate the mind. And I actually understand it just a little bit so far. I mean, we are just doing nomenclature, but again, I have organic chemistry teacher, and that's all I really need. Ooh, I'm probably gonna send my teacher some more things. Like I'll send her my whiteboards and be like, "This is what you're looking for, right?" And then yeah, and I'm probably gonna do that for each section. So just words and in advance, get used to me. Just like please go ahead and get used to me. We're gonna be very familiar with one another. She's gonna always see an email from me. But the fortunate thing that again, like I was saying, is that it's only 8 of us. So in terms of like her being able to grade as soon as possible and stuff and like respond, it should be quick. But I don't know. I don't know when I sent that. I don't know if I sent that at 3 or so. But let me actually see if she responded. I wonder if I should send it to her inbox on the portal rather than send it through email because I don't know if she's being bombarded with emails like I am. But yeah, I mean, they're sending so many things all at once. It's ridiculous. But I think when if I had to guess, just based off of this bromine and chlorine being attached to each other, I think for that answer, if there are multiple alcohols attached to one, then I think you would then have to like do the alphabetical order. I think like do the one that's closest, like lowest in number. So if the first alcohol is on the second position on one side, but on the other side but if you do it the other way, it's in the fifth position, then it should be 2 comma 5. It should always be least to greatest, not like 5 then 2. Like do 2 and then comma 5 and so on and so forth. I think it says that in here, so yeah. And just checking my answers with the book because they kind of do that here. The naming final. Some simple and widely occurring alcohols. Yeah, so organic chemistry teacher, he's great. But oh my gosh, okay. So far so good. So far so good. So far so la, 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 la. Oh. Let me go return these books real quick. I will sit in there for a little while and try to get as much work as I can while the library is open. Oh my gosh, because today and tomorrow the library is open from like 7 or so, whenever they open, till 8. That's really what matters, is that they're open to 8. Because I was like, damn, I really need to go to the library. I need to go to the library because it's going to close. But I was like, oh, wait, they're open until 8 today. So I actually have time to actually go to the library and do part two. This is exactly how I wanted it to go to. I was like, let me stay here and get acclimated and try to understand everything and like try to get something done, which I did. It's all in my whiteboard. And then um when I get to the library, I go ahead and start like it was so I was so wishful and so like I guess impatient a little bit because I are very ambitious because I was like I want to do module 1 and then like tonight like when it opened up at 12 a.m. I was like, oh yeah, let's do module 1, let's do da. And then when I wake up and like I actually go to the library or so, I spend a little time here doing module 2 and then I go to the library and do module 2. I was like, oh girl. But like look at how long it's taken just to do the nomenclature, which is like chapter 1, and then the second part of the assignment is chapter 2. It's like, but I really do want to finish the first assignment tonight and then do the lab and the quiz more than likely tomorrow. Even though I am going up to, I mean, I guess I can do it there, Clayton, and then, yeah, and then do the quiz. I just want to be done by tomorrow with everything or Wednesday. It's so funny because in school, it like I would make exceptions if need be, but typically I do all of my assignments for one class one day. Like it would be English for Monday, chemistry, like it was literally like this: English for one day, chemistry for Tuesday, because it was synchronous, so it was a Tuesday class anyway. And then Wednesday it'd be American government, and I do all the assignments including the quiz on that day and then be done with all of my assignments. So it's funny that I'm breaking, but that's really because I have the luxury to. But it also would just be the case if I didn't have a, because I mean it takes, it's okay. Damn it, it's okay. But let me go to the library. Shit. Oh my goodness. No, that's right. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my goodness. Hey. What? What? I'm gonna. Oh man. Why are you muting, nigga? Ah. Oh. Okay, let me get back into it. My whiteboard. Let's whoop and give it up for my whiteboard because come on. Because come on, like she really is that girl. Go ahead and bring my charger. Always be out. I wonder if we should get fake chow tomorrow. I'm down. Like I'm always down for anything. Always down for some feng shui. We love a butterfly on butterfly. Hmm? Love a butterfly on butterfly. I actually haven't driven my car in a week. Probably more than that now that I'm thinking about it. Because Monday, we went out with mommy, so we can drop Chimuka off and stuff. Wow. Yeah, I didn't drive my car all week. I guess I just wanted a little break. Really, I did, because I mean the whole summer on go. If it wasn't actually going out, it was no, it was always going out. It was always going out. Like maybe not to a place, but to definitely pick up Chimuka from school. I don't know about this jacket. Hold on. I don't know about this jacket. This jacket is definitely hot for today. Let's see. This look better zipped up. I mean, I'm gonna be inside where it's a little cooler. Actually, let's sit down here. Oh, that's on brand. Oh, that's right. Then, what? Tonight I'm gonna get you. That's what it reminds me of. Skating like that. Tonight I'm gonna run. Like, girl, shut up, Beyonce. Shut up, Beyonce. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we can add a little glass, some little glasses for some pizzazz. I don't know if I'll be able to watch the movie tonight. I just thought about that because I was like, oh, nothing changes with me, only liking my shows and stuff like that. I would still watch my GL, still watch the this, still watch the that. But I do want to definitely prioritize doing the work first for the majority of the day. And then when it's really late, go ahead and pack it up and just relax. I do need some water and something to eat because I do feel ever so slightly lightheaded. Yeah. And then add a little butterfly. Oh, hold. Take these damn skates off. There with them. It's really easy to go down the stairs and go up the stairs with skates. You just gotta hold on to the railing. Go down there, cross your legs a little bit, and twist it to your seat. Take your take your skates off. I'm so hot. Oh my god. Jacket is definitely not a good idea. Jacket is definitely not a good idea. No water. You know what I need low key? Not even low key, high key. I'm so glad mommy bought the Gatorade. Because I sure as hell needed the electrolytes. You do have electrolytes, don't you? Wait. Finally. Mm-hmm. It has officially dropped. Mhm. I mean, it's my spirit animal at this point. I mean, it's just a spirit animal. It has dropped, and I need to eat quickly and take that out of broken because the aftermath is worse than the dropping. Hey, and the aftermath is worse than the dropping. Just have the thunderstorm couldn't drop. Thunderstorm couldn't drop. The CDO passed. Ay, ay, ay. See, and this is why I wanted this to happen yesterday, not when I have somewhere to go or be. Well, my fault though, because I was trying to do it. I was trying to time it like I normally do, and that I normally wait for it to start coming and really pulsating. And when I know like it's on its way out or just about to come out or that it has dropped, I've already eaten and I do it around the same time. Like let it drop, let me feel the pulsation, let me feel it coming down. And then when it does that, when I'm feeling that, I start to pop it. It takes 30 minutes. It takes 30 minutes for it to drop. So I'm very surprised in this. Like, it takes 30 minutes for it to, it takes 30 minutes for it to kick in the medication. So I was surprised that it was able to dissolve that fast. Normally it takes time. Normally it takes time to dissolve. So I was surprised that it dissolved so fast, and I was already feeling it going away. And I'm like, ah, shit. We stopped it completely, and I know it was kind of coming down, and it, she just took something, and so it just went back to its former position. So if I stop it on day three when it's supposed to come out, then it would just come out the next day when I'm not taking anything to stop it. Huh? That right there is ibuprofen in action. Thinning your blood out right there in action. Stop like, halting and reducing and stopping and or stopping blood flow. Oh my God. Can I need water? I think I've ever been on camera and this shit decided that they wanted to come out. That's random. This is my, but being on that I think 2 should be fine because I took 3 yesterday and I'm just like, 3 today would just be OD. Like, come on. But yeah, I took 3. No, I remember it happened in South Carolina in public. It's rare because I know my body, so normally I try to be home when it's the 3rd day. So I can be at a level of comfort and walk around. But I remember I was out there and I was like, oh God. And I just had to hurry up and take my ibuprofen. That's how I always carry it. And then drink the water that was there. And then we were going to the hotel anyway, so yeah. And then the other time was when we were actually playing VR with Shakur and them, and I was just like, ooh, shit, the hell? And I'm doing, oh God. And, and I'm sitting there trying to still play the game and doing all that and all that stuff. And I'm like, yo, Doug, don't let it hit you. Don't let it hit you. And I'm like, God damn, does it hit you for real? I'm like, who's hit me? And I'm like, well, I'm letting it hit me, girl. And then the job. Then the storm couldn't drop. I'm like, oh my God, ow, oh. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I don't know if I want to play with the same VR. I'm like, oh God, do I take this off? Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, so I'm kind of glad that I saved my Decidio cast. I put it in a Ziploc bag and I will be wrapping it up in a brown bag, sealing that up and probably putting that in a plastic bag and then putting it in the freezer because, and I'm gonna ask Shimka when's her next physical appointment because I'm gonna go with her and I'm gonna go inside with her. Hopefully I can go inside because I just want to ask them a question. I think it is something for an OBGYN, but like this happens every month. Like it is a typical occurrence for me. And I've always wanted to, like every time I pass one, I've always wanted to send it to a lab. I wanted to always send it to a lab or be a part of a study and let them know, hey, I've started my period, and then come in and then when it's passing, go ahead and like give it to them and then let them see inside it. Because the unfortunate thing is it has to be fresh. Like it genuinely has to be fresh in my during my period. I feel like in order for you to see the cells inside and everything like that and see that everything is normal and or okay, like what is within my blood. In fact, let me go ahead and put it in the freezer. But I just looked it up and I just because every time this happens I'm like, wow. I mean, truly the pain is just so crazy and it's just ridiculous. Like this is just something that I do. And so I was just looking it up to see if anybody else had videos and pictures of their own Decidio cast because I was like, I don't want to be weird. I don't want to be weird and I don't want to be nasty. So I don't want to be weird or nasty. So I was like, let me see, and it might be inappropriate, low key, but yeah, like it's just this fleshy something, and this one was very fresh and intact, by the way, like very much in the shape that it came in. Like truly, it is your. Let me put this downstairs. It is your I mean, science is for real. I wish I had my own lab, honestly. I wish I had my own lab to be able to conduct my own research and see. It's just a little expensive. A little expensive. Okay, this one is lighter. And because I wanted to keep it safe, so you know, make sure it's not bending. If you just leave it out, it's just gonna die. But yeah, I was just looking it up out of curiosity just to see if anybody. Well, I know other people have dealt with this and it occurs with them, but I was wondering if anybody had a picture of this. But Reddit does. Um, And then I looked and I was like, I started just looking it up because this one video just said passing your uterus. I was like, you are not passing your uterus, girl. Like, if you were passing your uterus, you'd know and you'd feel that whole thing coming out, and it would not be this tiny something, girl. Let me go to the library. Let's discuss this at the library because yes, they close at 8, but now I've wasted hella time. I might as well just go ahead and return those books and come right back because I have royally wasted my damn time here. But I mean, I was doing stuff like going through it. Go ahead and get these books. I'm glad I came in here. I was actually coming in here for my laptop bag, just in case. Let me just pack it up in here. I don't know where my laptop bag is. I really do want to return these books today so I can go ahead and like, let me see. Girl, this stupid ass marker. Is it truly ADHD to be grabbing all your shit? I think it's just efficient. Till we get to the library. Oh, well, I was just saying, I looked it up and I mean, I knew that already. Like, you're passing your uterus, your uterine lining, like at once, all at once. And I know it because that's exactly what it feels like. Like it does all this pulsating and contracting because it's literally trying to detach the whole thing all at once and then pass it through. The beautiful thing about it, and the reason why like I love hate it, like I have a love hate relationship for it, is because it absolutely feels like punishment. Like I'm being whooped into shape, torture. Yeah, it's a thunderstorm cunt drop is what I call it. But it's great because once it happens, my period is pretty much over. Like today is my last day now. Really, the really last day is the third when it passes, and then the fourth day is like medium to low. By the fifth day, it's nothing. So tomorrow is just gonna be period liners and stuff like that, and then the sixth day again, it's just barbecue. Yeah, so really, it really ends like the big flow of it all today, and then tomorrow is just residual. So that's the only side. But what isn't an upside is knowing that, I mean, I knew that it doesn't happen to everybody and it is rare. I just didn't know that it was that rare to the point that it's only supposed to happen, or if it does happen, it happens from time to time. But I was saying, oh, that's funny because I get mine almost every period. And they were like, yeah, that's not normal. Like, I genuinely last month, the month before that, and if I had to put a date in recent times, the last time I took a picture of mine was in November of last year. So it happens often. Some are worse than others, but yeah, it happens almost every month. And recently since November from what I can remember. So yeah, probably before that in October. It happens every month. And then I'm like, yeah. And so now I just finally decided, because I've always wanted to send it off to the lab because I thought this would be interesting for research since I'm always producing them. It's always happening, but now I really need to save it. And I'm glad because this one that I have is truly in that triangle shape of the endometrium and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I need to ask Tamika when's her next appointment and, uh-huh. Hi, baby.